The other day I had a conversation with my mother about the pros and cons of vegetarianism, and she announced that she herself is now partly vegetarian. What does that mean, partly vegetarian? Well, it means that only 1/3 of her dish actually consists of meat. Oh well, today I want to talk about something lighter and less controversial though, so we are going to talk about sexism. It is especially on web pages where you can leave comments that you get the notion that a lot of people have the opinion that the concept of feminism and of sexism is obsolete today. Furthermore, you can't even properly procrastinate on 9gag without seeing a woman called feminazi or without the concept of feminism being questioned, and I really wonder why. Okay, I get it. There are apparently women out there who are using the idea of feminism to overpower men. So a feminazi is a person that wants to switch the roles of genders instead of getting equality between them. But let's be honest here, this is a minority, people. What it makes me feel like is that there is a trend of probably men who feel threatened by the wish of equality between men and women. What? I mean, how can guarantee equal rights for everyone, not only genders but every minority for that matter, be threatening to anyone? If you think that feminism shouldn't be a thing today anymore, then do the Bechdel test. In any piece of art, be it a movie, video game, novel, ask yourself the following question. Does this piece of art contain two women who you know the names of, who are talking to each other about something different than a man? You would actually think that this is not a very difficult task for any movie to achieve, but apparently it is. Just try it out with some of your favorite movies. And I know what you're thinking right now. I can't be sexist, I have a lot of female friends. Actually, one of my best friends is female. At least I hope so. Because I thought about nailing her twice last week. That would explain a lot though. I have to delete some photos from my computer. And to you I have to say, I am not talking about racism today. So apparently for a lot of people out there, feminism is on the one hand obsolete, but on the other hand they are using sexism against women. But what I definitely hate the most are members of an oppressed gender that are using the same mechanisms of sexism against themselves, that are using stereotypes against themselves. Let me tell you a little story. I once was totally not eavesdropping on a female classmate of mine and heard her make the following statement. Of course one day I will be a housewife. That is our obligation as women. Also, men are way better at working than we are. If you as a heterosexual woman decide to be a housewife and stay at home because you and your partner mutually agreed on that, and perhaps because he gains more money than you do, then why not? But make this decision because you want it and not because men are better at... Give me a moment, I can't even right now. Let me tell you another little story. The other day I was observing the following scene. A female driver was driving around a corner, and right around this corner there were a man and a woman. And I was a bit further off. Not eavesdropping. I'm not even the type for eavesdropping. The woman in the car didn't get around the corner in one turn, so she hit the brakes, she was backing off a little bit and then moved on. The man. Well, if you ask me for my humble opinion, this particular maneuver would have been possible in just one turn. The woman. Well, a man could have done this in one turn, but she was just a woman. So women of the world, please do me, but especially yourself, this one favor, and never let any outdated concept of sex or gender dictate anything of what you have to do, what you're capable of doing, or what you are supposed to be doing. And always be aware of the sexism that is still going on today, and if possible join in the fight against it. Furthermore, in the bathroom there's still this big stain that needs to get cleaned up, so if you could finally do your job, that would be really appreciated. Thank you. Hi, my name begins with a J, and from time to time I put stuff online, as for example the video that you just saw. If you like the style, you may click here to watch some different content of mine, travel videos and other stuff. Or here for my latest video where I'm also rambling into the camera just as I am doing right now. Or, if you fancy, you may click here to subscribe to my channel. Gosh, I fucking hate to ask for that. I honestly hate to ask for subscriptions. But this is YouTube, let's be honest, this is how the system works. We can criticize it, but we have to play by the rules. Just as in capitalism. Do we still have time? I actually want to talk about... Yeah, we will still have time. So what I really hate about capitalism is that it